King Acrisius of Argos had a beautiful daughter named Danae, but her beauty brought him no joy. He wanted a son and heir to his kingdom. When an oracle told him that he would die by the hand of his daughter's son, Acrisius got scared and promptly locked Danae up in a tower. The tower had neither windows nor doors, only a small opening in the roof. There no suitor could see her beauty, and she would remain unwed and childless. One day, a bright shower of gold fell from the roof opening upon Danae. It was Zeus himself, the god of the sky and ruler of the Olympian gods. He had fallen in love with Danae and wanted her as his wife. Zeus visited Danae many times, and soon she had a baby son she named Perseus. But when King Acrisius heard the cries of an infant coming from Danae's tower, he became enraged and ready to kill his grandson. Learning that Perseus was son of Zeus, Acrisius did not kill him. Instead, he put him and Danae in a chest and cast them out to sea. Pushed by the wind, the chest wandered on the sea for days. Until it finally reached the island of Seriphos. A fisherman named Dictys caught the chest in his net and pulled it to shore. To his surprise, he discovered Danae and her son Perseus. She told him her story, and the poor childless fisherman invited her to stay with him. Thus, Perseus, son of a princess and a god, grew up in a humble fisherman's hut. He became a fine and brave young man, eager to protect his mother. Dictys had a brother, Polydectes, who was king of Seriphos. When Polydectes heard about the beautiful Danae, he wanted to marry her, but she rejected him. She was the bride of Zeus, and swore she could marry no other. Polydectes would have married Danae by force if Perseus was not there to protect her. Polydectes decided on a plan to get rid of Perseus. He pretended to be marrying a princess from a neighboring island. As was the custom, all the men in the kingdom brought him gifts. Perseus was too poor to bring any gift. Instead, he offered his services to the king. This was just what Polydectes had expected. He would send him far away on an impossible quest. "Slay the monster Medusa and bring me back her head," said the king. The king was sure to get rid of Perseus because no man who had ever set out to kill Medusa had come back. Medusa was one of the 3 Gorgon sisters, so horrifying that all living creatures turned to stone at the sight of her. They lived on an island far out at sea, but nobody knew where. The valiant Perseus set out to search for Medusa. He would bring back her head. He went over land and over sea, asking the way, but nobody could tell him where the Gorgons lived. As he was wondering which way to go, Athena, goddess of wisdom, and Hermes, the god's messenger, suddenly appeared. Zeus had sent them to help him. Athena spoke first.
"You are brave, but your courage will not be enough to fight Medusa. Take my shield. It shines like a mirror. Use it to reflect the image of Medusa, so you will not have to look at her and will not be turned to stone."
Then Hermes talked.
"Here are my winged sandals. With them you will fly above land and sea. Take also this sickle. It is so sharp that Medusa's head will not resist. You will also need the help of the nymphs of the north. They have 2 magic gifts for you, and they know where the Gorgons live."
"But where are the nymphs?" asked Perseus.
"It is a secret. Even the gods do not know. Only the 3 gray sisters could tell you where the nymphs are, but they will not reveal the secret unless you trick them."
After thanking Athena and Hermes, Perseus flew off on his winged sandals and went to find the Grey. The Grey were strange women, 3 of them living in a cave, having only 1 eye for all 3, which they constantly fought over. Perseus hid behind a stone and watched them carefully.
"Give me the eye. It's my turn to have it."
"No, my turn. You're both wrong. Give it to me now."
Suddenly, when one took out the eye to give to the other, Perseus jumped and snatched the eye from them. "I have your eye! I have your eye!" cried Perseus. "You'll never get it back unless you tell me the way to the nymphs of the north." The 3 Grey wailed and begged for their eye, but Perseus would not give it back, and so they had to tell him the way. He left them fighting over their eye and flew towards the nymphs of the north. The nymphs of the north welcomed Perseus. They had 2 gifts for him, the cap of darkness and a magic bag.
Wear the cap to fight Medusa. It has the power to make you invisible. Have After you cut Medusa's head, put it in that bag. Even in death, Medusa's gaze can turn things to stone.
But it is a very small bag, said Perseus.
Yes, but it is a magic one. It can hold anything you put in it.
Then the nymphs told him how to reach the Gorgon's lair. Perseus thanked them and flew toward Medusa and her sisters. He was ready to fight.